All right. Good evening, everybody. It's Electrical Lessons. I want to thank you for joining me. And I wanted to discuss just a little bit on Libra season. I have been talking shit for, oh God, probably about a good year now about how much I've been wanting to do an episode just going in deep on the Libras because, I always have some type of conflicting issue with a Libra or two, and I can't really take that out on all the Libras because, well, there's not only just Libra suns, but there's Libra moons and Libra risings, and I tend to, over the years, figure out which ones that I seem to connect with better and ones that I don't, and with all the astrological signs. But Libra has always been that one sign that is not what it seems when it comes to the air signs. And they're very highly communicative. They have all of that, qualities of an, air sign, swords, everything that it encompasses. But there's always little things here and there that sets them apart from Geminis and Aquariuses. Now, when it comes in sun, moon, and rising, I've realized that, Libra moons are a lot more diplomatic than Libra suns, and I've learned that Libra risings are a lot more, relationship, partnership orientated than to Libra suns, I've noticed. And, and also too, it also depends as well as male, female, gay, straight, because, a gay Libra male is going to harness a different energy vibration than a straight Libra male. Same thing goes with, actually, you know what, I cannot really think of too many lesbian Libra suns. No, Libra males that are gay, now I know quite a few of them, and they do harness a different energy about them, and even personality than the textbook, characteristics and all that. Libra females, just naturally in their essence, sun signs, they're very much like the jeans and t-shirt girl. They don't have to wear a lot of makeup. They're ruled by Venus, so they don't have to do pretty much next to nothing to be beautiful. And they do have like that tomboy look to them. But they also are very much, highly artistic and in some form of a way. Most of them, it's either like hair, makeup, making things. I mean, it's that Venus just really amplifies for them. And, and the same goes as well for, the moon and rising, but I've noticed that, Libra sun sign females, they are like that Tom girl next door, but more feminine, and how they look, they really, they really don't have to put on a lot of makeup, and I've noticed that with every Libra sun female that I know, they all have a signature feminine touch, whether it be just lipstick, shoes, or maybe their hair. There's just always that one thing that they do that's extremely feminine, that's like their signature to, just to amplify out that Venus in them. And when it comes to Libra moons, like I said, they're a lot more diplomatic. They're not ones to really burn a bridge, so to speak, like how a Venus or Libra sun would. And Libra risings, they do seem to have more of a willingness to balance themselves with, partnerships and relationships and all that very well. Now, I won't get into my personal issues with the Libras. I do have a child with the Libra, and that Libra is a Libra with the Leo moon, and I'm not going to go down that route, but but for the most part, they're very much different than most air signs. They are, I'm going to say that they kind of stay on track when it comes to certain things where like an Aquarius or a Gemini might kind of wander off, like they're really good at keeping their eye on the ball, if you know what I mean. Where, Gemini, they don't mind dropping the ball. They don't mind kicking the ball, someplace, they just, they'll come back to it later, an Aquarius, they'll be sometimes too occupied with something else and, oh shit, missed the ball, but no, Libras, nope, nope. They pretty much, it's not necessarily tunnel vision, but they keep the eye on what they consider their prize, and they will correlate out a plan in way super in advance, and then just slowly, just as it rolls out, maybe tweak a little bit here and there, but they're very much, they are very much about getting what they want, just like Scorpio, just like Sagittarius is. Very much so, like very much go getter. Aries too, but Aries, very different with Aries. Aries is just real headstrong, and they just know how to move forward, versus like getting what they want. Because usually it's different. I'll have to explain how that's different, like with Aries, because Aries, Aries like to stay in their lane, Libras not so much, and air signs in general, not just Libras, but air signs in general do not stay in their lane, and I know this personally from being Aquarius, but yeah, Aries, they will stay in their lane, and Aries is the opposition to Libra, but Aries, they it's like they harness their own fire and their own path and everything, and they just trailblaze it out, so, and it's a little bit different than Libra. Libras, they're they need other people to either bounce themselves out or to really to do what they do in life, because they are the sign of other people. They are the sign of relationships. And even if a Libra is off balance, they do still find a way of balancing out other people. And they do balance out other people to where an Aries don't need nobody. Like an Aries, they can do their own thing. And they very much so love doing their own thing without the need of anybody else, now need and want are two different things. And, this Libra season is always just brutal. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Libra season's brutal. Like, I swear to God, beginning of Libra season, there's always shit that always pops off, because Libra rules, contracts. And when it comes to, to the law, like Virgo would be like traffic court and lowercase type stuff. And then, Libra would be like more like your federal higher up courts. And then like Sagittarius, that would be more like your Supreme Court, type stuff. So, but it always seems like just legal stuff just always seems to pop off, in Libra season, as well as other things, partnerships. I mean, it's like almost like it has to like shake the globe up a little bit, in the beginning of the season. No, yeah, Libra season, it is one of my least favorite seasons. But I enjoy Aries season very much so, because it's, beginning of the true astrological year. And I do like Scorpio season, and very much so like Virgo season. But yeah, Libra season is not, one of my favorites. And it could be, just because it's just getting cold, and the sun, the sun falls in the sign of Libra, and it's fall season, and it's just, things are starting to wither up and go underground or die off, and and it's like that time where you got to hurry up with the last part of harvest season with everything with crops, and just, and you just know that winter's coming. But yeah, Libra season. But one thing I do want to point out, though, is people that are Libra risings, that Venus would be their chart ruler, because your chart ruler is actually aligned to whatever your first house zodiac sign is. For example, if you're a Cancer rising, then the moon is your chart ruler. If you're a Gemini rising, Mercury is your chart ruler. If you are a Scorpio rising, then Mars and Pluto is your chart ruler. And yes, Pluto rules Mars, or I'm sorry, Pluto rules Aries and Scorpio, but it's a secondary ruler. But Scorpio is very much ruled by Mars first and foremost. Same with Aries. So Sagittarius rising, then Jupiter is your chart ruler. Capricorn, Saturn's your chart ruler. Pisces, Jupiter is your chart ruler, then Neptune. But so Libra rising, so yeah, they are chart ruled by Venus, and they do, illuminate out, beauty and especially if they have like a Venus in the first house, that just amplifies it even more. They're just beautiful people. Just Venus in the first house, period, makes beautiful people just in their looks, you know, because rising first house, that's your head. It's the original placement for Aries and Mars and Pluto, but yeah, very much the first house is the face. It's where the third eye is and everything as well. So, and when it comes to sun placement, that's where a lot of the different personas and psychological and characteristics and all that's going to come in different for each Libra, because if it's a first house Libra, sun, second house Libra, sun, third house, so on and so forth, that's going to change the vibrational essence to their, not only to their chart, but their personality and things in their life, as well as just everything, you know, because your sun is your soul, you know, it's your essence, it's linked in with your identity as well. Now, I know quite a few first house Libras, suns. Actually, I think I probably know more of first house Libra suns than anything else, but house placement definitely makes a big deal. So if you're a Libra sun, wherever house your sun sits in, you know, that's going to be a factor in why you are different than other Libra suns. And there are going to be little characteristics and things here and there that's going to be different than others, and that's going to be aligned to you, as well as what your moon sign is, as well as your rising. So, like a Libra with a Capricorn moon is going to be way different than like a Libra with a Gemini moon. Oh my God, they're going to be very, very, very Mercury-like, you know, like with like double air sign for sun and moon. But your sun, moon, and rising, that's the trine, that's the pillar of just your existence. It's the starting of your genetic makeup of everything within this life, and also your chart, you know, it's the foundation of your chart, you know, because everybody always wants to base everything off your sun sign. No, you're not just your sun, you're also your moon, and also your rising, because your rising is your persona, the moon is your mind, and your mind very much so is a major game player in your personality and who you are, as well as your traits and your hobbies and even your genetic makeup of what you look like in this existence. So, and also too, Libra moon house placement, that's a major too. So if you have like I happen to know quite a few Libra 11 house moons. That's going to be a big difference too in personality and traits. Any type of conjunctions with any other planets, like somebody very close to me, she is a Cancer sun with the Libra moon conjunct her Pluto in the 11th house. There's another girl I work with online. She is a Sagittarian first house sun with an 11th house moon, no conjunctions on that moon. And there's somebody else that she is a Taurus with the Libra moon, and that double Venus, because Taurus is ruled by Venus as well, just amplifies our beauty. Like, she's just too gorgeous for her own good. So that's gonna, you know, also to play in with traits, personality, and characteristics and all that. And, you know, and then you correlate that in with the rising sign. That is one of many ways you're able to separate out the difference of sun signs that are the same. And even so, like sun and moon signs that are the same, because that rising is going to be what kind of, well, not kind of, but definitely is going to change out like characteristics, persona, even the appearance. And just like Virgo, you don't really see ugly Libras. You don't see ugly Virgos. I mean, I think I've seen, I'm going to say two ugly Virgos. I'm like, they can't be a Virgo. It's like, they're too ugly to be Virgo. But no, I'm actually not kidding. Libras, yeah, yeah, there's no ugly Libras. I mean, even if they're not like, you know, supermodel walk off, you know, GQ magazine, they're good. They have a beauty to them. They have a beauty in their physical essence. So, all right, I want to keep this short and sweet and not too long. I just want to do a shout out for Libra season, and I will talk my shit later, because there's some others. I mean, if I'm going to talk shit about Libra, I'm going to have to talk shit about all the 12 signs, right? All right, you guys. Much lessons, unique vibrations, and I'll be back to talk a little bit more about some astrological fun facts. All right.
Hey. I got that fire. One hit of this is gonna take you higher. I do not tire. I'm with my goons, we rolling like tires. We building empires. Fresh out the dome, I don't need a writer. A lover and fighter. Just tell the truth, I don't mess with liars. First I pay my dues, now I just break the rules. Everybody acting cool, I'ma just act the fool. And I got the juice, I get it how I live it. And they told me I couldn't do it, so I turned around and did it. Man, they told me this was impossible, made it possible. Walk around like, what the fuck is an obstacle? I got lots to do. Mind my business and own it too. I'm a hot dude, self-employed.